What does not love must consume. There is a simple way to tell which thought system is speaking. Love does not need. Love does not take. Love does not feed. Love extends. Anything that must consume is already confessing what it is not. Picture a fire that does not give warmth. It gives light only by burning something else. It has no fuel of its own. So it feeds endlessly. That fire is the ego. The ego is not creative. It is compensatory. It does not generate meaning. It devours it. It cannot rest in being, so it must ingest becoming. This is why consumption is the ego's universal language. It eats time. It eats attention. It eats bodies, stories, identities, relationships, reputations. It eats youth, then beauty, then relevance, then memory. It eats success and is still hungry. It eats failure and calls it motivation. Hollywood is not an industry of creation. It is an industry of appetite. Fame is not recognition. It is being consumed while pretending to be seen. Specialness is not value. It is scarcity turned into hunger. The ego does not want the apple because it is sweet. It wants the apple because it believes it is empty. And the tragedy is this: the more it consumes, the more it proves its own lack. A Course in Miracles teaches that the ego's law is simple. To have, you must take. Love's law is the opposite. To have, you must give. Two laws, two worlds, two outcomes. Now the metaphor. Imagine a man carrying a bucket with a hole in the bottom. He spends his entire life filling it. Water, wine, applause, sex, money, followers, validation, spiritual experiences. Each time the bucket feels light, panic sets in. He runs faster. He pours more. He even drinks from the bucket to feel full, never noticing the leak. He calls this living. The Course calls this insanity. Because what is real does not leak. What is real does not diminish. What is real does not need replenishment. Love does not consume, because love is not empty. This is why addiction is never about the substance. It is about the belief in lack. Food, alcohol, sex, work, exercise, enlightenment, even healing, each becomes consumption when used to fill a hole that was never there. The ego even consumes suffering. It feeds on grievance. It ingests resentment and calls it identity. It swallows victimhood whole and asks for seconds. To annihilate, to devastate, to lay waste. These are not metaphors gone wild. They are accurate descriptions of a thought system that must destroy in order to exist. The ego cannot coexist with innocence. It must burn it down. It cannot tolerate wholeness. It must fragment it. Love does none of this. Love does not swallow. Love does not obsess. Love does not drain. Love does not need a story to justify itself. Love is not hungry. The Holy Spirit never asks, "What can I get from this?" It asks, "What is already here that I have refused to see?" The ego consumes to feel alive. Love simply is. And this is the undoing. Because the moment the mind recognizes that nothing real has ever needed to be eaten, owned, drained, conquered, or completed, the fire goes out. Not because it was fought, but because it was never fed. What does not love must consume. What loves has nothing to take and nothing to lose.